Hey, what's up everyone? JJ here and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna look at leaked photos of two upcoming LEGO sets. The first is Captain Jack Sparrow's ship from Pirates of the Caribbean, and the second is going to be the Star Trek USS Enterprise D. These images, I think, are awesome. They're a bit blurry, but we'll take a look at some of them now. Special thanks to Clay_Bricks on Reddit for kind of posting these over the last several weeks. I'm really excited for both of these sets, to kind of all the different things they have to offer. So let's jump right in now. And the first set we're gonna look at is set 10365. This is Captain Jack Sparrow's ship. They're not calling it the Black Pearl, but for name recognition, I do think that makes sense. This set has 2,861 pieces. It's rumored to be retailed for $329.99 in the US. However, there's been a recent update that it might be $379.99 in the US, so quite a bit more in my opinion. And this is releasing on September 12th of this year, 2025. And looking at the images, I really like the detailing and I'm curious to see the scale. You know, for buildings, I think it's a little easier for my brain to kind of adjust to see how large a set is, but this looks really cool. I'm very happy. I personally like kind of the cloth pieces used for the various sails on the ship. I liked it with the Durmstrang ship with Harry Potter, for instance. And just looking at some of the minifigures, this does look pretty massive. So I'd prefer the 330 price point over the 380, but if it isn't a very large scale, I could be happy with that. Looking here at the minifigures, there are quite a few minifigures. Most of them, in my opinion, are just kind of average and okay. I really like, I guess, that the mast piece there. The Jack Sparrow face print seems a little bit off to me for some reason. I don't love, that's my least favorite female hair piece that you see with Elizabeth Swann. However, I think the Will Turner looks the best, I would say, of all the minifigures kind of coming with this set. I guess there's some really cool detailing there in the back. I like the windows kind of we see there on the back of the ship, and I'm curious to see how the sails are connected, all the different build pieces there. All in all, this is a set that I'm almost certainly going to buy on release, even at that larger 380 price point, but I'm hoping it is a little bit cheaper. And next up, we have set 10356. This is Star Trek, the USS Enterprise D. This set has 3,600 pieces, retailing for $399.99 in the US, releasing November 28th. And looking at the photos, I think it does a nice job kind of replicating the ship here. It isn't in minifigure scale, but I understand why they chose that. You know, they include the minifigures, which, you know, was really important. If they were microfigure characters with this, I would not be interested in all. But I do like that they have really the larger than life ship build, and they're able to do that by not making it fully minifigure scale. So it does look good. I think the top looks a little less round than I would have expected. Kind of looks thin. I did read that it's hard to see really the scale of this from the photos. It's a bit misleading. So I'm trying to stay open-minded until we see photos in November. I do really like the minifigures. The question I'm kind of having with myself at this point is, do I need to buy this set, or can I just pick up a few of these minifigures separately outside of buying the set? So for me, this is really going to come down to what this set looks like in person as a display piece. Is it one that I'm going to really want? I definitely am going to want a few of the minifigures at the very least. But like I said, I'm very interested to see how this build and the size really compares to the minifigures. So that is a Star Trek set. All in all, these are both pretty nice sets. I like that they're doing more IPs they haven't done before. Obviously, they've done a lot of Pirates of the Caribbean, but I'm happy we're jumping back to that. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to stay updated with LEGO leaks, rumors, news, and reviews, hit the subscribe button down below. Let me know what you think of both of these sets. What additional sets are you hoping to see leaked images of for? I'm really still expecting Hogsmeade to jump out any day now, and I'll make a video of that. And what other sets do you hope LEGO makes? I'm still waiting for, obviously, that Willy Wonka set to drop. But there's other IPs if you're interested, and let me know in the comments down below. Thanks so much. I will see you all next time.